Help me help.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Parky, and today we are going to be talking about the Elder Scrolls Online Dark Heart of Skyrim expansion. Now, this new ESO X pack coming out May 18th on PC and June 2nd for consoles. That was announced very recently. Now, if you're currently deep into Elder Scrolls Online, I'm sure you're beyond stoked for this announcement. Or if you're anything like me, you used to play this game a whole lot back in the day, but been off it for some time. However, I gotta say, guys, that the hype and the excitement for this game is starting to come back big for me, especially after watching the trailer and looking some more into this expansion. I am for certain getting back into Elder Scrolls Online. So I wanted to bring you this video talking about everything we know thus far about what's coming with this expansion. I will leave a link down below if you're interested in watching the full conference reveal of Dark Heart of Skyrim. They go in more detail, way more detail on what I'm going to be talking about here. But I did just want to give you a brief rundown of everything that they are going to be bringing to the expansion. Now, if you are planning to pre-order the game, you do get some bonus goodies, and I just want to sound those off real quick if that is something you're interested in. You get a pre-order costume, pre-order pets, you get a Nightfall crown crate, you get some treasure maps, adornment, and these last two really stand out to me. This is something that I'm actually kind of tempted on pre-ordering, which personally, I'm not a fan of pre-orders, because, what if the game isn't good? But sometimes they just get me. And these last two are 2%, or it's 250% XP scrolls, and also you get a mount that looks pretty sweet. Now, they did say this expansion is going for more of a dark gothic kind of vibe, which is super cool to me. That's something I fuck with. They're focusing more on vampires, werewolf, witches, and they're going to even fully rework the vampire skill line. So for all you vamp kids, goth kids out there looking to live out those vamp fantasies, hey, you're about to get a big ol' rework. So this expansion is supposed to be about a year-long adventure as we explore more of Skyrim back from 900 years ago. So they said Skyrim in ESO is going to look a little different than how it was in the game that we grew up with. So with that, we're going to see new content updates progressing the story every quarter. So that should be about roughly 4 content updates throughout the year. I just have to say, I think this is a phenomenal idea. One thing I love about ESO is getting sucked into the story of all the quests you do out there. And for us just to get fed more story content throughout the year really excites me. The Dark Heart of Skyrim storyline begins this February with the Hollowstorm Dungeon DLC, which just is going to feature 2 new dungeons kind of as a little appetizer, kind of whet our palates and get us ready for the full launch in May. So then after the Hollowstorm Dungeon DLC, then after that we'll be treated with the Greymoor update, which I would assume that's going to come out right when the X-Pack launches, which is again May 18th. And so with that, this whole new chapter is going to bring all new adventures to ESO, things such as the new zone, the western part of Skyrim. And then they say it's a gothic main story quest line that ties into the Dark Heart of Skyrim adventure. And they're adding this new system called Antiquities. Just give you a brief rundown. Like I said, you can watch the full press reveal. They go more detail, but basically what it is, it's an in-game activity that allows you to uncover lost artifacts scattered all across Tamriel. As an up-and-coming archaeologist, you scurry the locations of ancient relics and excavate them via a series of new mini-games. So basically how it sounds is you just kind of run around around Tamriel, you'll find some archaeology sites, and you have to do some mini games to get some loot, is basically what I understood from the conference. They're also adding a massive 12-player new trial, new world event, and then of course new delves, public dungeons, standalone quests, things like that. And then I am curious about this last one. They're supposed to be just doing some updates on quality and life improvements to the game, so I'm kind of looking forward to see what kind of quality of life improvements they're going to be doing. Lastly, the final 2 updates that are going to be announced. The quarter 3 one is supposed to be a dungeon pack, followed up by a story zone update. And unfortunately, I couldn't find too much information beyond the third one being the dungeon pack and then the final one being the story update. But if I had to guess, it might be 2 more dungeons for quarter 3, and then I guess quarter 4, we're just going to finish off the Dark Heart of Skyrim story. And boy, oh boy, I have to say, I am totally looking forward to this expansion. I know I even brought it to my girlfriend because me and her, we were playing ESO together, just doing the questing together, dungeons, PvP. And she's actually kind of interested, might get back in the game too if I'm enjoying the expansion. But hey, I would love to hear your thoughts. Are you currently playing ESO, or if not, is this game kind of piquing your interest? Is it making you want to get back into the expansion? Let's have a discussion down below, and don't forget to like the video if you liked it. Also, I will leave links to my Twitch and other social medias down below. I plan to stream this at launch, so if you're looking to see some content on launch day, definitely swing by. Peace.